Hello and welcome to Plews Tyres TV. On today's episode, I'm going to tell you about comparisons between the Beast and the Tough One Spec B and when you should and shouldn't use the tyres in certain conditions. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the Beast. Now the Beast is one of three of the new hybrid range. This is the Extreme compound. It does come in two compounds, one being Extreme, two being Trail. Extreme is ultra tacky, so softer knobbles. The medium compound, more for the trail riding, has a firmer knobble for faster, sort of, open going riding. The Beast is a super aggressive tread pattern with an 18mm block. This tyre is built to dig through soft, muddy terrain and grassy banks, as shown by Mario Roman at the first round of the Plews Tyres ACU British Extreme Enduro Championship. What's unique about this tyre is its dual compound. What does this mean, might you say? The extreme variant tread portion of the compound is different to the sidewall. The reason we do this is to help with the tubeless systems. It also increases the rigidity of the sidewall, which in turn helps with lateral stability under load. The main takeaway is the tread portion of the compound is a soft extreme variant and the sidewall is a harder compound. So now that we've spoken about the ins and outs of the Beast, of its compounds and variants, we're going to fit it to the bike and put it through its paces. Right, so we've made it to Captain's Adventures, so shout out to Grant for letting us come up here to film. First on the agenda is the Beast. Now, Sid's just on with taking my race wheel off on the weekend, and we're going to fit the Beast first, and we're going to go out and give it some testing, we're going to come back and swap it over, and then fit the Spec B. First things first, Sid's going to crack on with changing my wheel.
And we over that, tell me what's next. Follow me, I'll show you what's next. Cause you ain't doing nothing unless you making them sweat. Unless you making them sweat. Watch your step cause we making them sweat. Cause you ain't doing nothing unless you making them sweat.
So now Sid's got the Beast fitted, we're going to head over to the woods and give it a good test. I came here about a month ago, maybe a bit more. 8 attempts, couldn't get nowhere near it. Weather conditions are a bit better today. That thing, the Beast, she rips. Well, I've done it, 4 times now? Got up every single time. It just digs. Like sometimes you come out of that middle rut onto the flat stuff and usually wants to spin. That thing just digs. Like, as it sounds, it is a beast, but yeah, I'm impressed. And that's the first hill, so.
So section 1?
Section 1 complete.
Pass. On to the next.
On to the next one. Right, section 2. This hill, not as fast, not as long, but this is more about slow speed. So show them the tyre that can perform from a standing start or a slow speed compared to section 1 on the fast hill. Not very hard, but again, just to show you how it performs from a slow speed to a gradual speed. So let's get going. So section 2 is complete. That gives you an idea of how the Beast performs in slower moving conditions. There's a bit of rockery under the mud as well, so it does perform well in that, but compared to the first hill, that was more of a sort of a slow start and then get going. So yeah, section 2 complete. So it's section 3, pure grass. Let's see how she goes. that was section 3. As you can see, was pure grass. This is where the tyre really excels. It digs in, it just eats the dirt. So yeah, I think section 3, we'll give that a pure pass. So, section 4, the final section on the beast. This is a combination of roots, soggy wet leaves, mud, just typical British horrible conditions. So we're gonna rail this corner and just keep it lit the whole way to the top and see how she goes. So we'll crack on. So as you can see, we've just finished up with section 4. Basically horrible conditions, the worst you're gonna get. This part of Captain's Adventures track, more the experienced pro riders practice on, and that hill climb especially. I came years ago with a few of the boys and it was tricky. It was a bit drier than today, but the beast was just flicking it all up, dealt with it. One of the ruts was filled with a lot of leaves, obviously from the trees that had fallen off, and it was just cutting through that. Slowed up the speed a little bit, but it dug through and got to the top, and that last clip especially, yeah, she got us up there. So beast completes task number 4.
You're gonna stare forever. Do you wanna get to know me? Get your confidence up. 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 Get your confidence up.
So that is the beast, done and dusted. I'm well impressed. We'll go back to the studio for some more in depth on the Plews Spec B. So now that we're back in the studio and we've put the beast through its paces, we're now going to move over and talk about the Tough One Spec B, the tyre that you all know and love. Now, the Tough One Spec B is an extreme compound with a 15mm tread block. It really excels in the forest conditions with the big tree roots, the muddy banks, and all that sort of stuff. And as I said earlier, it's FIM approved, so it has been used at the Hard Enduro World Championships. James Moore ran it at the Roof of Africa, and as you all know, did very, very well. The Spec B for me is a personal choice because it's better for training. The 15mm tread block obviously helps with the longer lasting of the tyre, but don't be sort of misconceived by the fact that people say, oh, it's no good on rocks. It's good in the riverbeds, it just excels on the muddy grass banks. So we're now going to get the Spec B fit to the bike and put it through its paces and see what we can do with it. Right, so we're now back from the studio. We've got the Plews Tough One Spec B fitted. So we can head over to section 1 and see how she does.
Came from the bottom, now I'm on deck. They get stuck while I progress. Tell where it's going, I seen this, I know all your steps. And we over that, tell me what's next.
So we're now at section 1. We've got a bit of rain, so this is going to change things. But with the Plews Spec B, we're going to see how it fares to the beast up this hill. Like I said, got the rain jacket on, so it's going to be slippery, but we'll get to it. I've probably impressed myself, to be honest. With the rain we've had, I was not expecting to get 4 out of 4. That just goes to show the beast and the Plews Spec B will do the same job. And like I said, it's probably a disadvantage with the rain we've had. There wasn't quite a fair test, but I mean, 4 out of 4, that's not bad. So task 1 is complete. Now move on to task 2. Section 2. This is wet, slippery riverbeds. Now, it's a bit of a misconception. People think, oh, it's a Spec B, it's a bigger knobble, it's not going to work on the rocks. It does, down to the moose, whichever moose you use. So we're now going to get a clip of this part to show you really how it works, sort of not like slow-mo, but really up close and how it works with the slow sort of turn. So no further ado, section 2. So people don't want to get it wrong and think that Spec B is no good for the streams, riverbeds. I mean, point proven, it's done its job. On to section 3.
Know all your steps. Follow me, I'll show you what's next. 'Cause you ain't doing nothing unless you making them sweat.
But as you can see, we're in the forest. It's now really wet. Heavens have opened. But section 3 is going to be the more tic-tacky stuff. So we're going to head over that way now. All in the single tracks, more the switchback stuff to see how the Spec B deals with the corners and the tight turns. So let's get to it.
Baseline check. They stay complacent, me, I'm a threat. Big moves only how I connect. Living in large, no need to reflect. Came from the bottom, now I'm on deck. They get stuck while I progress. Can tell where it's going, I've seen this. I know all your steps. And we over that, tell me what's next. Follow me, I'll show you what's next. 'Cause you ain't doing nothing unless you making them sweat. Unless you making them sweat. Watch your step, 'cause we making them sweat. 'Cause you ain't doing nothing unless you making them move. Turn up the beat and blow out the fuse. We too wild for somebody to snooze. Me or you, look who they gon' choose. You know who they choose. Want it, I got it. Kick the door down, we are not knocking. You a dollar bill up in my pocket. I can see the future and it's looking like profit. So tune up that 808 baseline check. They stay complacent, me, I'm a threat. Big moves only how I connect. Living it large, no need to reflect. Came from the bottom, now I'm on deck. They get stuck while I progress. Can tell where it's going, I've seen this. I know all your steps. Now we over that, tell me what's next.
So just finished up with section 3, which I think we've mastered, but the main aim of today was to show you that Spec B works well in the riverbeds, and as you can see from the footage, I think it's done really well. So we're going to see you back at the van. Just finished up on the first episode of Versus. We had the Beast and the Spec B. So we put them through their paces. Today was my first day on the Beast, and I must admit, I was very impressed. The first hill climb we did, like I said, I've tried that many times before, and 4 out of 4 attempts today I got up it. So that was a good start today. Unfortunately, we got hit with this bad weather. Pretty obvious, it's a bit wet, a bit rainy. So we cut the day short. But in my opinion, it was a good contrast because the Beast does what it says on the tin. It's very good in the grass, but then the Spec B, as we said earlier, people seem to sort of misconcept it. It's not good in the riverbeds. Well, it is, and we proved that. Again, down to a moose decision. But yeah, as a whole, it's been a good day. I've enjoyed it. We've done some good tasks. We've had some good sections. But in my opinion, I think, I don't know, it's not much difference between the two, but the Beast is pretty phenomenal. So yeah, we're going to wrap things up. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. In the comment section, put giveaway within being a chance of winning the latest Plews Tyre. See you on the next episode of Versus.